We're back with this week's Pet of the Week. I'm here with the Andersons and Teledora and their furry family member, Winston. How's everyone doing today?
We're doing just good.
Good.
Yeah, really good.
And Winston, we haven't had many cats on Shell Point TV's Pet of the Week, but Winston, I think, is our first cat that actually isn't hiding under the bed.
Yeah. He's a people cat. He likes to be out in the open. If anybody's here, he'll be in the group.
Yep. Yeah, we'll have friends over and he'll come and lay in the middle of the floor and just...
Really?
Yeah, he will. He has a fan club, actually.
He does. And I know you mentioned he's a long-haired, what kind of breed?
Domestic long hair, but he's kind of like a ragamuffin cat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. And how long have you had Winston?
11 years.
11 years, wow. And you got him, I know you said you're from Minnesota. Did you get him in Minnesota?
We did. We got him from the Animal Humane Society.
Very nice.
There, and he was... we were looking at cats there. Mostly were little cats. We couldn't find any that you picked up. They all wanted to climb up on your shoulder right away.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we kind of were giving up, and our son was with us, and he said, "This is a nice cat." He was holding Winston, and Winston was just sitting there, and he was just cradling him. Yeah. But he was in the rodent room because he had a cat cold.
Oh.
So they had him in the rodent room.
Yeah.
And he did not like being in there. It's very embarrassing when you're a cat to be in with the rodent.
I bet so.
That's where he found him. So
Wow.
Then we decided to take him, and they gave us some cough medicine, and away we went.
Oh.
And he was better, yeah.
And you brought him all the way down to Florida?
Well, he lived in Minnesota there for a few years, you know, because we've only been down here a couple years, yeah.
Okay.
So, but he fits in with Shell Point because he's a retired escape artist and tree climber.
Wow. He's got this beautiful view and the patio to sit out on every day. He's enjoying life down here in Florida.
We had a real hard time. Our house in Minnesota had a fenced-in backyard with a 5-foot fence, and and he was kind of an outdoor cat, so we would put him outside. And then we'd go and check on him in the backyard because we didn't think he could get out of this 5-foot fence. He kept leaving. We couldn't figure out, so we were on a mission for, I don't know, several weeks to figure out how to keep this cat in the backyard. And we finally figured out, at first we thought he was climbing trees because he's really good at tree climbing. And then one time we were sitting out on our upper deck and we're sitting there and he comes out and he's sitting there looking at the fence and he's looking at us and he looks at the fence and he looks at us and we're thinking, okay, he's planning something. So all of a sudden he just takes off running. He's running to the fence and he jumps almost to the top and we're over there trying to grab him. Dwight grabs him right before he goes over the backside. And
wow.
He wasn't real happy about it.
I bet not.
But
he's pretty smart, needless to say.
He is, yes. He loves that. So.
And how would you describe his personality?
He is
very laid back.
Yeah, I can see that.
He doesn't get excited about anything.
No.
How about this little toy?
Oh, that's his soccer buddy.
He likes to play with it. He flips it around. I don't know how he can keep it going, but he does. He bats it back and forth while he's running.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his soccer buddy.
Yeah, and how did you come up with the name Winston? It's a very majestic name to me.
Well, I think we just liked Winston. His name was Winston for quite a while, and then I got the idea. Well, he needs a last name besides Anderson, so we thought, well, Winston Chamberlain. That kind of fits really well. And then our middle son said, well, you got to get the other ones in there, the World War II. So it's got to be Winston Chamberlain Roosevelt, the first and the last.
Wow.
So he's quite important with his
Yes,
name.
very regal. And I saw he's got even a Pet of the Week sign over his...
He does, yeah. His stardom has gone to his head.
He's very sweet, yeah. Look at him. Oh. He's off to explore. What are some of, I know you mentioned there's a squirt game.
Oh yes, he loves the squirt game.
Yeah, he likes to play that.
He plays that with Dwight.
We do that in the bathroom sink, and I have a dental squirt thing for cleaning your teeth, you know, and he will eat that water as it's squirting up in the air.
So that's his, yep. So
nice.
Whenever Dwight does something, he'll get up and leave the room. Winston has to follow because Dwight does just exciting things. I mean, the squirt game and who knows what else, you know. So yeah. So anyway,
He follows you wherever you go.
Yeah, well, he's really special, and I just want to thank you both for letting us come into your home today and meeting Winston and having him on Pet of the Week.
Thank you.